Hello. Good morning. I'm a little bit early, so I just wanted to stop in and just set up and see how I look. So everything looks okay. Gotta turn this around a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of knitting and crocheting today. So welcome in. It's a little early. I'm just going to hang out and just see who pops in. Just a little bit early, so I apologize, but here I am. I'll be right back. I think I'm going to need more coffee. Good morning. How's it going? See one soul here. It's a little bit early, isn't it? It's terrible. But anyway, I'm going to refresh and then come back. Take it out. Oh. Okay. Oh, what's going on over here? So, apologize. Yeah. Oh, forgot my project. Jeez. Some of this. Hello. Oh, we got some people. Welcome in. All right. Just let me know if you can hear me okay. Yeah, I just figured I'd start a few minutes early just to kind of get people going. I wasn't sure if anybody would be here. So let's see. All right, so I'm going to add my camera. Let's go back here. And I got my, there we go. All right. So I got my, this is my second camera here. Let me just say hi to everybody. Put this here. Okay. There's my table. Trying to get my table on there. All right. There's my glass of water. You can see a lot of water there. See if I can get this in here a little tighter. Okay. Welcome in. Here we go. It's 6 a.m. It's crazy. All right. So we got Psalm 146. Welcome. We add that into. Okay. So, well, actually, what I'll do is let me. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll add that later. But anyway, a second. Okay. Good to see you. Let's jam. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. All right. So we got Joshua. Thank you for coming. We got Psalm 146. So I got a lot of, this is like my control room, got too many devices here. So we'll just see what happens just in case things happen. Oh, Marie Holiday, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I appreciated your story. And I'll have to tell you, you and I are like, We're the same, but complete opposite, which is hilarious. So I was listening to your story. I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, okay, everyone's saying hello. You got Blue Lotus Vibes, Janita McLean. Thank you. Is it McLean or McLean? Some people say either one. And saying hi to everybody. Okay, good. You hear me well. Okay. So I'm using my iPad. I've been trying to use my iPad just for funsies, something different to do. And so I'm trying really hard to like find the right placement and all that stuff. So it's a little bit weird. Okay. And everybody's saying hello. Great. So anyway, yeah, your story is really cool because you lived a very like disciplined and very and I did too actually, but not like not military. So military, I ran from the military. But I'll just tell you just a little bit about myself, and I don't know if you guys know. But anyway, here it is. So my history is kind of interesting. I was a very, 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 very disciplined child. And I think I came out of the womb that way. And I was always very artistic. And I never oh, there's Vera. Hey, good to see you. Welcome in from Facebook. She's one of my crochet people. So anyway, I'm primarily in the crochet community. I'm not saying primarily, but I'll just say like in terms of my YouTube journey, I started in the crochet community. So you'll see a lot of us here. And so I'm just going to talk a little bit about, crochet and knitting, and that's what I do. And I'm sorry about my camera. It's like sideways. Just trying to see if I can get it better on the table. But this table's a little bit weird, so I apologize. If that might be better there. It's a little sideways. But anyway, so this is me also. So anyway, I was a very disciplined child, and I've studied hard, got all A's, really, really killed it, had very, very strong goals about college. Went to college and just lived that really, I would say, traditional life that a lot of I would say the old heads lived. So I was probably the last of the generation that lived the typical like American dream where you kind of start out with nothing and you build and you build and you build. And that's why I was just kind of not equating myself to Marie, but at least just over time, you set small goals and then you build and build and build. And then you save and you scrimp and you do things to get ahead. And so that's kind of what I did. So I was very fortunate. But then on the other hand, I was very unfortunate because I got hit by a couple of recessions. So I'm one of those people that just, was here, went here, here, and here. So the last few years have been very, very chaotic. And that sort of left me why I ended up on YouTube. Because, jobs have been, I've had like a lot of short term like fill in jobs and things like that. It's a nightmare, which I would never wish on anybody. And so these poor people that are doing, delivery services and things like that, I feel for you because it's terrible. I just think it's horrible because it's not stable. And I'm the type of person who needs to be stable. And so being unstable is terrible for my, psyche and all that stuff. But anyway, let me just say hey to other people who came in. So we got Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Welcome in. All right. And these are some of my supporters here, and I shout them out, periodically just in Nightbot. But I'm going to let you guys drop your links if you want to later. My Nightbot does work, and it should turn on in a minute, but I'll tell you what to do. I'll just talk about my little story, and then you guys can drop your links. But anyway, and I don't mind doing that. That's basically, I came to YouTube as a supporter, and and then I made content later. But hang on just a second. I have a little cough, I think. Okay. Sorry about that. So anyway, that's kind of my quick YouTube story. That's the generic one. So anyway, let me say hi. So there's Vera. Vera's in South Africa. Go, girl. Good to see you. Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Oh, nice. Yeah, tell me where you're from, Mike. I see you around, but just, you can type a little, if you don't mind. It's a little early to type, but just let me know if there's anything you want to share in the chat. And make this go viral. Good morning. Thank you. Yeah, I've been watching some of your tip videos, although I wish I had you 8-10 months ago, but I kind of figured this all out on my own. YouTube, and then Here we go. And then we got Mob's Yarnery and Cooking. She's one of my supporters also. Then we have, okay, Motivation by the, I can't even say your title. It's so long. Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek. My buddy. Hey, thank you so much for coming. And he's saying hello to everybody. He knows everybody. So he's the most popular boy in school. They say on Brady Bunch. But anyway, Minnesota. Okay. Ellen, there's Ashley. Ashley is Mob's Yarnery and Cooking. Thanks for coming. Your link just dropped. We got, I don't know how, is it G-Quat Traditions? I hope that's what I got. Okay, Ellen Pankey. Nice to meet you again. And everybody's saying hello. So anyway, so I'll just, like I said, I'll just give you just, yes. I know, I can't believe I actually look okay. Like I took care of the hair. Washed up, took a shower. Like I had time. I said, yay, I got up. So anyway, so that's kind of my story. So anyway, so like I said, I was a very disciplined child. And so I kind of, did the traditional things. I went to school, got good grades, did all that, went to college, did all that, worked for a while, did that. I was fortunate. I was able to get, a couple of decent jobs. My first job out of college was terrible. But my second job, let me see if I can get over here this way. My second job in college actually kind of set me up, for life. And that was wonderful. Let me see. Okay, I guess you can see my hand there. Okay. So anyway, so what I do is I knit and crochet. So I'm crocheting. Oh, actually, since Joe's here, I have to see if you remember, what's the difference between knitting and crocheting? Do you remember? Let's see if I can get a better shot there. Yeah. And what I'm going to do, let me move this back a little bit. But anyway, so like I said, I started in the crochet community. I was a supporter, and sort of like the rest of my life, I usually, try to set a goal, and then this is some of the projects that I worked on here. So that's all that mess there. But anyway, so I worked, I had a couple of corporate jobs, and did a lot of saving, did a lot of budgeting, bought some real estate. I'm not saying I did that well, but I did okay, made a couple pennies here and there, nothing major over time. But the last thing that it's on the tip of my tongue. Okay. Yeah. So, so anyway, so then I ended up on YouTube only because of the economy. And a lot of my people in my age bracket got the boot, from corporate jobs at a very young age, by the way. And so I've been scrambling for a very long time. I'm just going to put it out there. What the heck? I'll just put it out there. I've been scrambling. And so it kind of led me to YouTube. And I've always had like these little short-term jobs in the last few years. And so these are the knitting needles. Let me put this over there. So there's the knitting needles here. So knitting is 2 needles. And, you make garments or what have you. And then crochet is a hook. So, and I just have a couple of hooks here. So I'm just sort of, showing you the difference. So that's what it is, a hook versus 2 needles. And so there's a little bit of a controversy in the arts community, do you crochet? Do you knit? Blah, 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 and there's a little bit of hate or shade on both sides with the crocheters. And then there's a little dirty secret. I'll show everybody that. But anyway, yeah, there's that. But, the thing that's really cool is you can make stuff. And like I said, I was a artsy kid, but I had parents that were poor and said, you got to get a real job. And I understand that, because when you don't have anything, you're like, look, I'm going to make this stuff happen. And for me, that's kind of the way I've always lived my life. Like, I got to make it happen, got to make it happen, got to make it happen. And hence my name. And the crazy thing about YouTube, in my opinion, is that a lot of people make channels and make channels and make channels, but I've always tried to at least make somewhat interesting stuff, but it's hard. I mean, I really think it's hard, for regular, I call them regular people. And I talk about this with like Ashley. I sort of, not that I mentor her, but we talk about like YouTube and YouTube stuff. And And we kind of just say, man, that was a weird thing that just happened. And this whole process is weird, and trying to build your channel and all that stuff. So, but anyway, but like I said, I started as a supporter. I've been in the crochet community, and I go to crochet groups, and usually it's a bunch of, I hate to say it's all women, but it's mostly women. And we just sit there and we talk. And we meet for a couple hours a week, and we just crochet stuff and knit. And we have both. We have knitters and crocheters. So these are some like dish towels or hot pads if you make them a little thicker that I just make just for funsies. And these are cotton. And we just because we talk so much, we try to do mindless projects while we're there. So that's another one. Yeah. Wait a minute. I think Joe's mocking me. Are you mocking me? Let me see. Okay. Let me go back up. But anyway, so that's kind of the situation. So I'm just going to show you a lot of these. I have to sew in the ends. This is one of the other dirty secrets about crocheting. Don't show anybody anything unless it's completely finished. And I'm like, I'm fine. So this one here, I have to sew all the ends in, but there it is. This one's knitted. So I knitted this one. These were all crocheted, this one here. So I'll show you that one there. And these are all cotton. And you can buy different fibers, through the stores. And that's kind of a point of contention, with all the spouses of the people that knit and crochet. Because you end up different colors. You want to do this thing, it goes on and on and on. So I'm just, showing you just some of these. And these are just washcloths that I made. These are mostly crocheted. And this is usually what I do when I'm in my group. And I like to do live streaming with knit and crochet when I can get people to show up. Like I haven't been able to get people to show up. It's been very sad. But anyway, just throwing it out there to the universe. Let's see. We do donations. Like this is, I have a colleague in England that she's the crazy poppy lady. I'll shout out her channel. She does these poppies, which the American Legion in the USA has for Memorial Day, and they hand these out, and you donate. I guess I'm not exactly sure what I guess it's all veterans proceeds where it goes, but I'm not sure exactly where it goes. But that's kind of the thing that they do, Whoops, knocking my table over here. Okay, so anyway, so there's that. Let's see what else we got. So anyway, so I was making these and donating these also. So that's something that I'm going to do this year. So I'm putting it out there. So for the accountability, that I'm going to make some more of these. I made this a few years back. So anyway, but I'm going to read the chat. Okay. All right. So we got, let's see, TLC in the garden. Good to see you. Trying to think. ATM Tim. Good to see you. Okay. We got, see, we had Janita. Oh, we got Crafty Leo. Good to see you. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now this is where I was going to go back. So it's a whole 3 full-time jobs. Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah. YouTube is. And I was very surprised to learn that actually. But the other thing I was going to say is, so anyway, when I decided to start doing content, I was trying to do reasonable content so that I wouldn't bore people to tears. And so that's kind of where I got my little name from. And I just, for funs, I said, let me just see. And I sort of vlog, I guess, too. I do a little vlogging, a little knit and crochet, and a little bit of cooking. So you'll say, you're liable to see me doing any and everything. And that's kind of where I am. But I like to support people. So, this is just one of the ways I do it. So this is Samoan Watchman. He's been a big supporter of my channel. And like I said, I got, oh, very good. Okay. So Ashley, you got a new family member there. Nice. Yeah. So, yeah, all that takes a lot of skill. Oh, thank you. Oh, and Odom. Hey, welcome in. So you said your mom used to crochet. Ah, all right now. Yeah, growing up, it's one of the hardest things I've ever done. Yes, it's very true. Very, very true. And actually, Marie's story, if you guys haven't heard her story, go back to midnight last night, her live stream. And her story is kind of interesting. the way she ended up on YouTube. I mean, she did it the complete opposite way, I think, of what I did and where a lot of us are doing. But I like the aspect that a lot of this is very social. See, for me, I'm somewhat a social person. So I'm okay. Like this doesn't freak me out, the live streaming and all that. But anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, oh that's right. Oh yeah, I go to that's Backlash. Yeah, I go to back. Oh, so that's probably where I've met you. So yeah, Backlash has a Sunday meetup. Yeah, and we do that. And also Sifting Some Soil has it. I don't know when her specific night. I think it's Sunday too. Maybe that's it. Maybe I met you at Sifting Some Soil. So there's two people that I go to. So everybody who crafts, like I go over there usually just to see what's happening. Let's see what else we got. Let's see, we got okay. Oh, Buddha. That's who I missed. I missed Buddha. I know I saw you, but I didn't get a chance to shout you out. And I lost you in the chat. Oh, okay. I missed a couple. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello. So this is Crafty Leo. She said, I woke up because I was wondering when my alarm was going off and it never did. Oh, and then Blue Lotus would not let me go back to sleep after I realized I missed it. Oh, okay. That's funny. Yeah, but you're still pushing. Yeah, that's good. And that's the only, I mean, I don't know. I don't have any really good advice. But like I said, I started kind of in, like the maker community and sort of did stuff like that. Let's see, I'll show you. These are some random ponchos that I made. I'm not going to put them on because it's too hot. but I'll do it this way. Let me solo myself here. Let's see if I can do this without hanging up on the screen. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's see, put that straight down. There we go. I keep hitting my camera, but there's a poncho. So I made this, and this is sort of a. They modeled this off of the I shouldn't say the name, but the lady that does arts and crafts on TV. She's been doing it for like 20, 30 years now. When that person went to prison, they modeled this poncho off of the one that somebody gave her when she was there. There's that. I mean, I do sweaters. Like I made this sweater over the summer. Let's see, I'll show you. But I'm not putting it on because it's hot. Okay. So then I did this. This is, let's see if I can find the top. Here we go. This was a weird design. I did not design this. I copied this off of when you buy yarn in the store, they usually put some kind of a pattern on the back. But this is a sweater that I did. This is knitted. And I just it's just like a straight up and down sweater with like a curved neck. And this was done out of recycled yarn made out of plastic bottles. So it's kind of cool. But I just make the stuff just for fun. And I'll show you the last couple, just two more things, and I'm going to stop talking about this and talk about life, which is way more interesting than this stuff. But anyway, and then this is a poncho I made for my little niece. And I put tassels at the end. So that's for her. Yeah. And I have to mail this because like winter's almost over. And they moved to the south. So I'm like, how dare you move to where it's warm after I just made that. So anyway, so there we go. Let me exit solo. So anyway, so that's that. Oh boy, we got to keep going. We're losing ourselves here. Let me see if I can get this over the table. There we go. That's better. So anyway, that's the whole thing that I do just for fun. And then I've been cooking just over the last couple of days. And last night I made chicken and waffles. So if you want to look through my live streams, come on in and take a look. And did that last night just for fun. Let's see. All right, so let me go to the comments here. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Let's see. We got Steve. I see Steve came in. You know what's funny? Oh, no. I'm losing some of my chat room, so sorry. Oh, I'm very sad. But I saw Steve Gilmore came in, so we're going to say hey. We saw Odom. Good to see you. Saw Buddha. Lost your entry there. And so today, so I'm just doing a washcloth. So, and I brought all this stuff out just to sort of like give you an idea. So this is one of the washcloths there. And single crochet, and you do 25 stitches. Sometimes you can do a little more. I'm doing really tight and that's my tension. And I don't know what's going on. I think it's the stress of this week. So that's what this is. So this is my I'll try to put my hand in the screen there, you can watch. So I'm just going to keep working on this thing while I'm talking, but I'm going to read the chat and then you can sort of see. So this is the crocheting aspect of it. Now I just finished a knitting project, and knitting's a lot more interesting to watch, I think, because it's just like the way things come together. You know what I mean? But anyway, so that's what I made today. So we got Steve Gilmore. Hey, let me keep going. And Martika. Okay. And I probably missed you, but it seems like my chat just went. Yeah. See, it's a little different on the iPad. I never did it this way before, so I'm doing something new here. So thank you. Everyone saying good morning. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, the colors. Yeah, the colors are cool. And I think that's what I'm really like my brain looks for colors. And so you'll see like a lot of the stuff that I film, I go, look at the color of that thing. That's amazing. And that's what I do. And so I'm very like geared into color. Although you wouldn't tell by what I'm wearing. I wear like pretty normal, like dark clothes, like nothing fancy, but I do like color, but you wouldn't know it by what I'm wearing usually. So anyway, thank you so much. So there's Panama City. She supported my channel, so I always say, everybody knows her. So, you probably already have her in your network. Oh, the poncho. Yeah, I know. She moved to like the South. I'm like, seriously? She's gonna be hot. It's not gonna work anymore for her. Yep. Thank you. But this is like over the last couple of years of some of the things that I've made. I've made some more stuff. Oh, thanks, Steve. I've made some more things, but it's been like trying to get monetized, and I'll just say, like, since there's some people here, I just got monetized December 31st, like around dinner time. I got the email, and it took me, I'm trying to say how long. I started Valentine's Day basically last year. So yeah, like my 1 year anniversary is coming as a content creator next week, actually. So yeah, I was able to get monetized, I guess 10 and a half months, something like that. I was very fortunate. I met a lot of people, and being a supporter first, I think, helped me. But I did get the maturity of my subscribers later. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, you want to learn? Okay. Well, like I said, I do live stream, and I like people to come up and just hang out. Like, you don't have to, if you want to do it at some point. Like I'll try to. Usually, I start falling asleep about 9 o'clock, which is terrible. But I'm gonna try to stay up a little later to do that. That's another one of my supporters. Let's see. So everyone's saying hi. Yeah, it is hot. Yeah, it's hot. I saw you guys. What day was it? Somebody was somebody was doing something, and I went, "Oh my gosh! It looks like it's 400 degrees down there." They were walking. I think it was Lashes, and I went, "Oh my word! It looks hot," because she's down there. Yeah. Oh, come on in. Oh, freezing. Oh, it might be. I don't know. See, it's weird. I am sitting right next to my router, and sometimes I don't think that is good. So that's what happens. Yeah. But anyway, oh, thank you. Yep. Okay, so I'm not freezing. Okay, good. Because it's weird. Even though like my router is only like this far away, sometimes it freezes, and it's weird. Just another one of my supporters, Cuppy's Crochet, and thinks about the monetization. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's very hot. So, but anyway, so that's the whole thing that I would say. I just think you just have to network, like anything in life. Like I didn't learn that. Sadly, my parents are both introverts, and they do not network. So I never learned that, until I went to school, and then I was like, oh, you have to network. But nobody, I wish that was something my parents had taught me. And I think like the hardest thing on YouTube is finding what I call organic subscribers. People that really have your back and keep you going. So, I think that's really the thing that I've been trying to build, at least like a little small community. Although I'm not as like, let's say, fancy as like the weightlifting geek or, some of those other people that do, the channels, but like that really do the motivation and things like that. But I try to like quietly motivate because that's the way I am. I'm kind of on the more quiet side. I'm not like a big attention, person. Like I don't have to be out in the front. Like I'm good. I can be off to the side cheering you on. Like I can do both. You know what I mean? I'm pretty flexible that way, and that's been like the whole story of my life. Like I'm always here and there. And you're liable to find me, doing anything. Yep. Oh, degrees. Oh, yeah. Oh, why? Oh, degrees. Okay. Yeah, I knew what you meant though. It's hot. Yeah. Yeah. For that 400 degrees out there. Yep. So everybody's saying shout out. Yep. Thumbs up. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, always Tam Tam. Good to see you. So I'm in your time slot. She comes on early. Good to see you. So anyway, I'm gonna just put my banner in there. So there's my banner. So if you type Kelly, Kelli, there it is, coming down this way. There it is. It should get you. It'll drop your link. I think Nightbot came in. I haven't been sure though. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it did. Yeah, it's been dropping. Yeah, that's right. It's been dropping my supporters, so it's good. So we're good. We're good. Yep. Everyone's saying good morning. So anyway, so that's kind of like my story. So like I said, so YouTube, I sort of did it just for fun because my husband was like, "Well, like you're around more now." See, the only good thing is, I'll tell you, I'm a little young to retire, but I'm basically retired, which is scary. So and sort of like life sort of brought that on me, and so that's why I've been sort of on YouTube, just and that's why you see me a lot, and so really, like I said to myself, once I got on here, I said I may as well just at least try to get monetized, and then and see where it goes. And so unfortunately, I didn't have like a super master plan like coming with this channel, but I knew like eventually I would get there. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm trying to do decent content. I just I live in a country, so I see a lot of weird stuff all the time. And I'll tell you, I'm having like a little bit of angst right now because yesterday I was in the city. Like I went to the city yesterday to help out some relatives, and I saw this cat there yesterday, and it was one of those hairless cats, and it was about 55 degrees, or it wasn't 55, maybe about 50 degrees yesterday, and this poor cat was astray. Like I don't think he had a home, and he was shivering, because he didn't have, it was a hairless cat. And it's like I was talking to my husband. He was just like, "Oh, Kelly, we cannot rescue this cat. Let's just call the SPCA or whatever." And so we did that. But like I said, let's just get the cat like a blanket. The cat was really cold, so we just got the cat a blanket and we called the SPCA. But I really feel bad, like that I had to leave this cat, and I could tell it was sick, and so I don't know. It's just one of those days. So that's a weird thing. I probably should have video. Well, I don't know if I couldn't video it because I was like emotionally like in angst. But I was just like this poor cat, and it was a little chilly yesterday. It was windy, so it probably felt like 40 something. Which for a hairless animal, that's pretty tough. So anyway, but that's the other thing that I like to do is I like to I mean, when I can, I like animals, but I don't really have any right now. We just had our yeah, hairless cat scare you. Yeah, I understand that. Let's see who we got. Let me go back to the chat here. Oh boy, yeah, it scares you, right? I understand. See, but everybody's saying hello, Ruthie. Good, there you go. Good to see you, and thanks a lot for coming in. So anyway, but that's weird. Every day, like I always see something really strange, and I'll tell you like another weird story that I saw. And this is not that deep or whatever, but we were on our way, to oh, thanks, Steve. Yes, Steve, we've been hanging hard for a while, right? We pop in on each other, which is nice. And that's the whole thing, like with my subscribers, I've been trying to, like try to make connections with people, but you're online, like it's different, but we're trying. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's see. Everybody's, yep, good to see everybody. This is pretty awesome. Yeah, the you're laughing at me. Yeah, the hairless cat is scary. In time for it, yes. I still have this one I'm working on. I poured this earlier. There we go. Earlier. It's getting cold. I gotta hurry up. Mm-hmm. But I always have a little small cup. Let me see. Everyone's saying hello, hello. So there's G-Quat. Okay, nice. Oh, yeah, they do. And so that's the other thing. I think my husband was like, ugh, like he was doing the same thing. He was just like, oh my word. So sorry if I missed any of you guys, but I'm trying to come back to the comments, at least put you on the screen here. Yeah, they do. It's like creepy. But it was so sweet. That was the thing. I went, oh, like I wish it had just hissed at me. It did not. Yeah. So that made me kind of sad leaving him there, or her. I don't even know. Yeah, I couldn't even tell. But anyway, I know it's so sad. But that was like a weird thing. But then another time we were heading out to an amusement park, and I decided to cut down this little side country road, one lane each way. And, there's nothing but like farms and stuff. And all of a sudden, like we were driving and I saw a Holstein cow galloping like down the road. And I thought, oh, we both kind of went, uh, okay, that just happened. And, my husband and I were both thinking, like, let me get back in the shot there. We were both like, is that, is that cow, like, he kind of knows what's going to happen. Although I think Holsteins are like dairy cows, but this cow was gone, and I didn't know that cows could. They're probably just as fast as a horse, and they're like 1,000 pounds, and they move. And I was just like, what in the world? Yeah. So anyway, weird stuff like that. Uh, yeah, thank you. And I like that elbow meat. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. But anyway, so there's that. So but anyway, so this is what I'm trying to think of some other weird stuff that happened. What have I seen? Let's see. Oh yeah, one time we used to have a little pond, just a little tiny pond in our yard. Like the people that owned the house before us put this pond in, and I don't know how long it had been there. Like it was probably like 2 feet by 3 feet or something like that. And I used to go out and we had some fish in there. And we would feed the fish and whatever. And you see frog, like a frog or two or whatever. And then one day I was walking out and there's like a little wooden plank kind of on the side. Like you could actually sit on the side of the pond. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it could be that. Or I was thinking the cow knew like what was coming. And I just went, oh my word. So we have Eden and did I see Lisa? Okay, Lisa's here. So Eden and Lisa are mother and daughter. And they're both from Australia. So okay, now what time is it, Lisa? And Eden, you gotta let us know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, oh my goodness. So we've seen some crazy stuff, like the cow like disappeared, was running on the run. I'm thinking these poor farmers like trying to catch a running cat. Like that's crazy. How do you even do that? Oh yeah, so I did get monetized. Yeah, I just got monetized. Like, well, I haven't seen the money yet, but I got the email. New Year's Eve of all times. Yeah, it was kind of interesting timing. So that was pretty cool. So and so I've been sort of just like running YouTube, so you're liable to see me anywhere. Like I'm with the gardeners a little bit. And that's the other thing. Like we're trying to get out. Like so, my husband just started some plants, and he said, well, let's do like we started with some spices. So we have like basil, oregano, cilantro. So we started that way first, and then he put a couple of tomato plants. So we'll see if they don't die. But we're in whatever that zone is. That's basically the last zone where you're allowed to put stuff out. That's where we are. So it's going to be a while. So Lisa and so they're from the future. No, it's not too bad. So it's 10:30 p.m. Saturday night in Australia where they are. So that's not too bad. Like you're not quite from the future like you normally are when I see you. So everyone's saying hello. So thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, and those 4,000 hours. Woo. I think they called me like a live wire. Like I did that for a while. And I got 2,000 really fast. And then the last 2,000 was terrible. Like I just couldn't get them. And I don't know what was going on with that. Like I don't know why that took me so long. But the first 2,000 I think I got in like 2 months. And I just, went ahead and brought the StreamYard and just did it. And then I said, let's just see how, because I really didn't want to like drag this on. And that's kind of the way I live my life. I'm like, I can't drag this on anymore. Right. So anyway, thank you. Hello from the future. Yeah, we're trying to. Our land has too much shale. Like we can mine shale rocks out of our yard. We have big boulders of shale that we take out all the time. Like you all of a sudden you trip and you're like, oh, there's a piece of shale. So I don't know. We're gonna have to probably do containers. I mean, farmers do it, but we don't have the right, equipment or whatever. So anyway, yeah, hello from the future. So I don't know, but anyway, do you have any questions for me? I mean, I've got about 10 minutes. So that's kind of like the story of my channel. So like I said, little knitting, little crochet. Although I'm not knitting today. Yeah, it's really bad. I finished a project, which I need to fringe. I have to put some fringe on here. But this is one of those ridiculously large scarves, and I'll just show this real quick. All right. Oops, let me take down that comment. Hold on. There we go. So this is extra large scarf. We go the front side. There we go. So this is all the colors. And I still have some sewing to do, but see how long this is? It's going. And it's going. So it's about 5 feet long right now. And I'm going to do some fringing at the ends here when I'm done. But it's one of those, they call them a blanket scarf or whatever. And so, but like I said, I'm very slow and methodical with my stuff. I'm not a speedy person in terms of, doing my projects, but a lot of people are. So anyway, so I'll do a little bit of knitting before I go. See if anybody, yeah, thank you. It is very soft. And let me see, pulling down here. Here we go. So sorry, it's a little sideways, but my little thing is acting up today. There we go. So anyway, yep, that's what we do. So I'm just doing, this is just some acrylic yarn. So anyway, but like, one of the things that people do, they do spinning and they do, like I said, the knitting and crocheting, and people weave. I don't do that quite yet. But that's one thing that you can do, when you want to. Let me see. I'll just do this real quick. Yeah. Okay. Make sure that's good. Okay. So we're good. So anyway, so that's it. But anyway, thank you all for coming to the Hype-A-Thon. This is the Weightlifting Geeks idea. And I guess that was Miss T with the T also. Am I missing anybody else who was involved in that? But I've really met some great people. And like I said, I'm in a lot of the communities. I sort of go around and just meet people. I've really met some really great people. And oh, there's Sugar Daddy. Hey, and there's Sassy. All right now. Okay. Yes. Everybody's saying hello. So sorry I missed you, but this chat is really, thank you so much for coming in. The Sugar Daddy, good morning. Hey. And Ruthie, this or that. Yeah, I think I said hi to you earlier. I want to make sure. Oops, uh-oh. M&T. There you go, M&T. I knew I missed somebody. Yeah, I only slept for like 2 hours. So I can't believe I'm awake. Usually, like, this is pretty good for me. Because everybody knows I'm usually gone by like 10, 11, and I'm back in there. So everyone's saying hello. Yep, so M&T's coming on later at 2 o'clock. So anyway, so that's my whole plan. I'm just trying to make sure. And what I'm doing is they call it casting on and knitting. You just put a few stitches. Uh-oh. Always Tam. Thank you so much. All right, so let's see. I don't have a song or a dance, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right now. Also, right now it is 6:38 a.m. where I am, Lisa. So it's not late, but it's early. Yeah. See, now we're on the same day. I forget when the split happens. But anyway, yeah, that's usually when I see Lisa, it's like Sometimes it's like noon or like 11:30, 12, and then sometimes it's like the next day. So that whole Australia thing and the tilt of the axis and all that stuff, I don't understand. It just blows my mind. Yeah, so that's it, right? Everyone's saying hello. There we go. Yep, yep. So thank you so much, always, Tam Tam. And she has a great motivational channel also. Uh, Definitely faith based. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So I guess I could talk a little bit about that too. I mean, um, yeah, it's really interesting. I've had, I don't know, the whole faith thing. It's been interesting. Like, when you get a certain age in life, like I've seen some stuff, you know, I've seen some stuff and I try my, I don't know. It's interesting. So I've always been like a believer and, but I was never like a big organized religion person. And it's interesting because my family was always into organized religion. And I recognized at a very young age that, like I said, this isn't for me. Like I have to, like, and I'm one of those people I just study on my own. So I read the Bible and things like that. And I've always done my research, you know what I mean, about everything. And that's kind of like a weird thing. So I was never like really in a big church family. Although I did find one, believe it or not, on YouTube. Um, and I found it kind of in a really odd way, kind of backward. Like everything I do is backward or whatever you want to call it. Like it's not. I'm so like weird. I'm so strange. Like everything sort of happens in an odd way. Oh, there's Coastal. Hey, good to see you. All right. Is your other half there, Coastal? So she has a channel also. Thumbs up. Um. So anyway, so that's the other reason that I actually ended up on YouTube was I met I guess the person who would become my pastor on YouTube, and we sort of bonded over music. And because I do like music, but I really don't play or do anything like that. But we bonded just over the love of music, and it was just hilarious. And then the next thing you know, like he became, not that he, I don't know how to explain it, but he became very active, uh, and then he sort of just built like a YouTube channel, like a YouTube church family. And it was just one of those things, like it just kind of morphed. And I think that's kind of what happened with my channel also. Like I started out knitting and crocheting, and then the next thing I know, it kind of morphed into some cooking, and then it morphed into vlogging, you know what I mean? And I really didn't know like where I was going to end up. And then it looks like my husband's really sort of taking on to the what's that called? The homesteading, you know. And that's the other thing I would say, like if later on in life, if you can get yourself off the grid, and you can't get off the grid, but if you can get off the grid, I think that's a good thing to do if you can. And so I've been sort of watching like a lot of these budgeters and things, ways that you can save money so that you can sort of get off the grid and buy, some property. And so so the one thing that I actually ended up sort of on my own, a few years back, was just trying to get out of the city and sort of to get out, just to get yourself a little bit of space, a little bit of breathing room, a little piece of land that if you had to garden and grow your own food that you can. So that's something that I started doing. And that's how I ended up where I am now. Because I lived in the city for many, many years. And I don't know, we just had really, really odd experiences with neighbors about really inane things. And my husband and I just like escaped. One day we were just like, you know what? We're out of here. And that's kind of the way my life is. I just make these really major decisions quickly. And it has worked out. Like usually you don't want to do that. You want to have a plan. But yeah, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So anyway, I was just thinking about it. So anyway, so that's how I met. I've met some people that way. Just random. I don't know. Like I said, a lot of stuff in my life has been random, but I think divinely inspired, or you know, like there's definitely somebody above me like making things happen, and it's been quite interesting. And I could I could tell you more stories about that, but anyway, so that's weird. So anyway, that's kind of what happened. But there's a conscious business services and opportunities. Good to see you. Let's see. Everyone's saying hello, hello. Swoop, there you go. Good to see you, Swoop. Saw you come in there. She's saying hey, and everyone's saying hello, hello. All right. So anyway, that's sort of a little bit of like how my life has worked out. I've had plans, but then other things kind of intervene. But yeah, it's good. Yeah, so it's true. I met Steve on Jay Jordan Jam session. Yep, yep, yeah, and that's been kind of interesting because that's something I would never do, like in the real world. And my husband's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know." So he's usually back there going, "All right now, okay." Oops, the wrong button there. Hope I didn't. You can almost time people out if you hit the button too hard. So I'm going to be real careful. But everyone's saying hello. Yeah, Coastal. Good to see you. Yep, yep. So anyway, so that's my whole thing. But anyway, uh let's see. African Freeman, good to see you. Had to step away, but we're back. Oh, good. Well, I know you I don't even know what time. No, what time is it over there? You got to tell me. I'm just curious. Let's see. But good to see you. Yeah, you have a huge channel too. A lot of people. But good to see you back. I mean, no one's taking attendance. So anyway, that's good. Everyone's saying hello. Oh, there's Anisha. Hey, one of my knit and crochet people. All right. Good morning. Everyone's saying hello. So that's it. So anyway, but last I guess it was December. That was fun. Getting to close out I think African Dream. You're closing out the live-a-thon, Hype-A-Thon today. So that's exciting. Yeah, that was fun. I got a chance to do it last month and had a ball. There were a lot of people, met some people. So, so anyway, so that's my whole thing. I just like to hang out, uh, you know, with people. And I, not that I have a lot of friends, but even when I was in the real world, before all the changes in 2020, I definitely, had like a little small core of people. We would just go and hang out and do things, and but that never really. I guess since the pandemic, I really haven't gotten a chance to even go back and do it again. So that's pretty sad. But yeah, you see, this is my control panel here. I got one computer, iPad, the other camera, just in case. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like over planning. But Lisa's speaking to Denisha. Good to see you. And you're doing content, so you're newish to doing content, right, Denisha? So I have to come to your channel and check out your stuff and see what you're doing. So anyway, but I just knitted a couple of rows real quick there. And just to just show you can put together something pretty fast if you get some speed. I'm not real fast. Sort of in the middle in terms of my stuff. There's Panama City. Everyone's saying hi to African Dreaming. Good to see you. But anyway, let's see. We got 7 minutes. So I don't know if anybody's brave enough to come up just to say hi. I'll put the link in the chat real quick. Let's see if this will do it. And but anyway, I just want to say, hang on. Let me see if this will happen. Said my fingers are not working. So I got to see your face. But anyway, I just want to say thank you all for coming. Thank you for giving me a little bit of a platform today. I hope I shed some insight. But like I said, you just got to keep going. I'm going to do my motivation speech here. Do good content. I really think like a lot of people don't. I'm not saying they don't think about it, but I don't think they think about it. And I'll say something unpopular, but I'm not a fan of the sleep streams. like I just say, just put something out there because I think people really want to see what you can do, what you're into. People are interested in a lot of different things. So I would say don't be afraid just to do some content. Just do it. Okay. Oh, you like to watch and support. See, I thought I saw you showed some of the stuff you made, I thought. But okay, that's cool. Yeah, those are inspiring. Yep, Eden. Yeah, the living off the grid. That's my thing. Yep. I think that's the way to go. I mean, I cannot believe I don't have a water bill. I have a well, and we get it inspected. Like that's the big thing. So that's one less bill because when we started, our water bill was like $6 a month, and then I think for the sewage, it was like, um, oh my goodness, it was like $30 a year or something. And then by the time I moved out of my house, it had quadrupled or quintupled or something. Let me see. There you go, Lisa. Hey, add to stream. Welcome.
Hey,
Hey, girl.
hello.
Good
How's
to see
things?
you. Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
All right.
I'm
You're
making
looking.
two.
Let me see what you're making. You gotta tell us.
I'm making this one.
Oh, nice.
A little baby beanie.
That's a cute thing. Oh, I have a hat here. Of course, I have this pile of random crap. I just brought stuff to show just for fun. But this is a little hat I knitted a while back. I don't know if you can
Oh,
see.
cool. I love the colors.
Yeah, thank you. This is wool. It's hot. It is so hot. I do not wear it, but I love it.
My wool I got off Cynthia.
Oh, that's nice.
Hmm.
Ooh. So there's Alvin. Good morning. Kick it with Alvin. And there's Joy. Joy Reynolds is here.
So I thought I'd come up and say hello.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Everyone's saying hello. I think I got everybody. Oh yeah. So anyway, and Eden saying, "Oh, there's trouble." I'll just show you that. So that's cool. Let me see. I keep.
I'm not trouble. Eden's trouble.
Well, yeah, you would know. You would know. So that's cool. Yeah. Oh, they like your hat. M&T
Yeah,
living.
thank you, M&T.
Yeah.
I'm just
And
sort of listening because we're on the estate where we are. There's an argument going on in the middle
yeah.
somewhere.
Right. That's
So
cool.
if it gets too loud, I'll just mute myself.
Oh, that's fine. I mean,
But
I'm not.
I don't
Yeah.
think you can hear it.
No, I can't hear anything, so it's good. I don't
Yeah,
hear
so
anything.
that's what I'm saying. They must be over further
Hmm.
because it's normally my neighbour,
Oh, Eden's right. Trouble this early in the morning. It is early for us. Yeah,
and it's very late for us.
I know. You're ready, and you'll be going live later. Are you going on tonight?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow,
Tonight for
but
you,
tonight.
but tomorrow for me. Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Tonight for us. Okay.
yeah. I got to remember. I'm
Okay.
like you. I have to remember to. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
tomorrow for me, and then tonight for you guys.
Tonight for okay. So we got can't stop walking, but love mowing and cruising. All right now. I was on
Okay.
one cruise. That was fun.
I haven't been on a cruise yet.
Yeah, you gotta try it at least once.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll
They
tell you.
say
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, they say once you've been on one, you get hooked.
Yes. Although I'm so poor that I can't go anymore. But
Join the club.
I know. But I'll tell you this story. I'll tell you this story real quick. So my mother years ago they opened this McDonald's where we lived, and they had all these contests, and my mother entered my name in this contest, and I won a cruise. It was a 7-day cruise to
Oh,
the
lovely.
to the Caribbean. It was nice. It was nice, and that's how I got on my cruise. So,
And I've been on a plane once and never been back on since.
oh yeah, planes are interesting now. I used to love planes, but now I'm scared. I'm very scared of planes.
I
I
can't do it.
no, no.
No.
I went on the last few trips that I went to Florida. Every time when I go to Florida, the turbulence is terrible. Like the
Mm.
plane is just, it looks like somebody's, you know, like if this is what this is what my body feels like. I'm in the seat and I'm like, oh my God, I'm ready to scream.
And it's nothing worse when you need to go to the toilet and you're mid-air and you've got to go to the toilet.
Oh, you know what? One time I was on this flight and this guy was in there for like an hour and a half out of like a 2.5 hour flight.
Oh no.
I
Yeah.
don't know what was going on in there.
Maybe he was trying the Mile High Club.
Everybody was like, doing the dance.
They were doing something.
Everybody was like, they had to go. And there were only like these couple of bathrooms. I was on some stupid airline and I was like so mad. And I said, thank goodness I didn't drink anything because I was okay. I was
Yeah.
like, but can you imagine? There's only like a couple of bathrooms and this person's in there for like 3/4 of the time. And nobody like,
Oh,
yeah, I don't know what was going on in there. Yeah. But I think he was sick. I mean, you can't help it. But like I said, wow, why are you? I mean, like, why don't we have more? Like there just weren't enough bathrooms, and then they had the,
there
you know,
never is there.
the first class, so of course you can't go up there, right? You can't go in the first class if you're not in first class. So it was kind of brutal. Yeah. But anyway, that's
Hang on, I'll be back.
oh, sure. That's okay. So we got Isella. Isella's one of the crafting people. Yeah, you'd be traveling by train. Yeah, I don't mind that either. Let's see. Yeah, that's what happened. And I remember people were doing the dance. It was the saddest thing I ever saw. But anyway, yeah. Oh, very nice cruise. Yes, I love it. Yeah, it was a fun cruise. We went to Cozumel, somewhere in the Bahamas. It was like Bahamas, Ocho Rios, Jamaica, and Cozumel, Mexico. That's where we went. And that was great. And I like to snorkel, so I did that. That was good. Yeah, that's the best way. But every time, my husband and my kids are a little bit afraid. Like they've seen Titanic. Sorry, but they're just like, are you? How? What are you gonna do if you can't get off? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know the airplane. Yeah, that was the airplane, Alvin. We got like what's the word in there? We were held hostage by this guy. And then after, and then I won't even tell you, but afterward, he was just like, ha ha ha. I was in there forever. Ha ha ha. And I'm just like, dude, like you almost killed like half the plane messing around with you. So, yeah, right. Right. Yep. Yep. That's right. Yeah, me too. I love that movie though. The Titanic. Yeah. Although it looks so pretty, doesn't it? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, kick it. Yep. Yep. So anyway, so that's the crazy thing that I had. Yeah, that I had. With my trip, but it was fun. Right? Yeah, lifeboats hold 400 people and are unsinkable. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you. Well, I won't talk about it here, but if you guys ever get curious, I heard a conspiracy theory about the Titanic, which is very interesting. Uh, and not that I'm into that kind of stuff all the time, but I swear, I always thought that story of the Titanic does not make sense to me. There was a lot about that story I thought was crazy. And number one, that they had all those lifeboats and that nobody got on them, or that they didn't let people on them. I'm like, seriously? But anyway, there's a lot to that story that people don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, okay. Looks like death. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he's like, ha, 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 ha. I was in there forever. And I'm like, come over there and get you. But anyway. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Go back to 59. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's hard. Yeah. It is hard with all this. Yeah. The job situation has been very interesting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. Now I've got to go. I've got to go and chase down a spider.
Right. Now, I can't remember who's next on the list of the Hype-A-Thon. I should have looked, but I did not. Let me see.
So I'll catch up with you another day, Kelly. I'll
Yeah.
go and hunt
Okay.
this spider down.
Oh, good. All right. Well, listen, thank you for coming.
That's okay.
Lisa from Australia. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Woo-hoo. All right.
Okay. Good seeing you.
You
Okay,
too.
take
Bye.
care. Bye. Oh, I know who's next. So after me is Chef Riz. Okay, Chef Riz is next. Okay, all right. And then after that is Ruthie's this and that, and then we have, let's see, the experience with Sassy. All right now. Now let me see here. So anyway, so Lisa, thanks for coming. I'll hang out for a little bit, but if you guys want to head over, I don't mind. Any other questions that you have, I can sort of give you my, crazy. Like I said, that was the interesting, the last one of the last flights that I was on that drove me crazy. But yeah, the cruises. I wish I could go. My mom went on the Greek cruise, and that was nice. That sounded nice because she likes Greece, and all that area over there. And I'm sure if I had gone to that, I would have eaten very well. I love all that food. But let's see. So we got that. Anything else? So Maribel's here. Yay! Everyone's saying goodbye. And Isela, yeah, I hope you feel better. Absolutely. But good to see you. Oh, there's Maribel. Very good. Thank you for coming in. And everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. All right. So we're good. I think I almost caught up. Yep, we caught up. There's thank you, Steve. Yep, so I'll see you guys over in yep, Chef Riz is on. He'll probably be cooking. And if you want to head over there, I'll hang over here for just a few more minutes. It's about 5 after. So let's see. Yeah, there's Steve's link. And if you guys want to drop your link one more time, you can do that. Just type Kelly. Let me see. We got in there. I got to get out of the shot. So this is what like I said, just doing a quick little knit here. This is too tight. So this is like the stress. But I was surprised I actually got up. That's the main thing. I was like, I got to get up. Got to get up. Oh, yeah. Greek foods. I love it. Oops. Let me go back here. I'm saying hi. You feel good? Meds are being paid for. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah, yeah. Insurance takes a while. Let's see what we got. Steve. Oh, Steve's here. Yay. There we go. I missed you. Yeah, see, this chat does jump. So there you go. I got you. This is Steve, the knitter, crocheter, does all kinds of arts and crafts. Saying hey to Denny. 6:59 a.m., right? Yeah, that's good. Well, good luck with all that, Isella. I know it's not easy. You know what I mean? It's really hard. Yep. Oh, thanks for the applause, Steve Gilmore. Yeah, Greek food looks. Oh, it's so good. My favorite is any of the Greek salad. It's real basic. It's got the feta cheese, tomatoes, lettuce. I forget what they put in there, but it's the dressing. I love the Greek stuff. That's my favorite. And yeah, have a great day, Ruthie. Good to see you. M&T. Let's see. There's your link. Eden Vlog. Saying hey to Maribel. Everyone saying hello. Nice. Waving. There's Panama City's link. M&T saying hello, Steve and Joy. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Geek Squad. Check out the Geek Squad. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah. So check it out. It's good. I love Greek food. I like all food, but no, I really do like Greek food. It's all good. Oh, thanks you so much. Okay, thanks a lot, Jane Doe. Appreciate it. Oh, good. Yeah, I took a shower. I'm like all clean. Did the hair for once. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yep. Thank you so much. Kick it with Alvin. Yeah. Oh, all right now. I see you. Yeah, I know I am up. Yep. So the chef Riz. That's right. The chef Riz. Yep, he's on. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. I will see you in the YouTube streets, and yeah, check out the chef Riz. He's on. Let me see if I can. I'm so bad. I have too much technology running here. Can't drop his link, which is terrible. But anyway, and he does some good, like, rich food. He cooks like amazing. So anyway, all right, you guys. Well, listen, I'm going to end, but thank you all for coming. See you on the YouTube street. Yeah, just getting up. I understand. But anyway, there's Denisha. So yeah, all that Oh, am I going? I am not. Not today. I don't think so. We'll see. Yeah, it usually depends on how my husband's feeling if we go out. Tomorrow is the flea market. Is Sunday, I believe. No, it's not. Oh, I'll have to let you know. But anyway, yeah, have a good day, everyone. Yep, take care. Good to see you all, and hope it's all good. Yep, doing well, doing well, doing well. And motivation, he's doing well. He's up. He's moving around. It's all good. All right. Well, anyway, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna end, but take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.